Well, this was my first year here. I had arrived in August of '85, and Kate came through the week before Thanksgiving. Well, we had kept up with all of the advisories put out by the Hurricane Center.
So we knew that there was a possibility of a hurricane developing.
We knew by the time it would be at Tallahassee, it was not going to be particularly strong.
By about Tuesday lunchtime, we realized that it was going to come close.
The university was closed on the day of arrival. Although it wasn't a strong storm, you still don't want people walking around in the wind and the rain.
I drove one block, and there were already enough limbs down on the street that I decided it wasn't safe and prudent even to get to the department at the time I was trying to drive, certainly not if I was thinking about coming back.
The wind started picking up, I guess about 5 p.m. or so. And I just stayed in the apartment, and the winds got stronger and stronger, but as best I could tell, nothing much was happening.
And when I got up in the morning, there were trees down everywhere.
In my own neighborhood and in the surroundings where I was able to walk to, there was a lot of tree damage.
Throughout the city, there were tremendous numbers of trees down.
It seemed like there was a tree between almost every pair of power poles, and some trees down on cars.
It was really amazing, all of the damage that occurred, given the fact that the winds were as weak as they were.
I was without electricity for about a week, so it took quite a while for people, some of whom were carrying chainsaws in their cars, driving down the street, stop, cut through enough of a tree that you could clear off a section to get through. The city was without electric power.
Once Kate hit, there were parts of town that were out without electricity for 3 weeks.
Now, my power went off sometime during the night, and it came back on the afternoon of the following day.
Kate is the one that destroyed much of Route 98. Bridge to St. George Island was destroyed. You could not get to St. George Island except the ferry for months and months.
I guess we'll just be thankful it sort of passed through west of town, because it could have been much worse.